Hey Fight Night fans, I'm Chad Beattie, Director of Athletic Communications. Pardon me this week as I have the black lung. And welcome to this week's edition of the Nightly Review. Lynn Lacrosse split the final two games of a 10-day road trip, defeating Dominican 16-9 on Wednesday before falling 10-9 against Lenore Ryan on Saturday. This Saturday, the Fighting Knights are set to open Sunshine State Conference action against the 5th-ranked Tampa Spartans at Bobby Campbell Stadium. Hope to see you there. The Fighting Knights baseball team won 5 straight games last week before falling to Malloy on Monday afternoon. Frank Grandinetti was named the Sunshine State Conference Pitcher of the Week for the second time this season, and first baseman Ryan Donovan was a key part of the offense for the Blue and White. Donovan dropped in yesterday to talk about the team's recent winning ways.
Hey Fighting Night fans, Jordan Harrod here with Lynn first baseman Ryan Donovan. Ryan, you went 10 for 24 at the plate last week, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. You seem to be really dialed in. Tell me a little bit about your success at the plate in the last 5 to 6 games.
Just kind of focusing on putting the ball in play, not taking too big of swings up there and just staying within myself and just making smart at-bats. Just trying to battle at the plate and just be a tough out, and it's been working out for me.
Ryan, this lineup top to bottom seems to really be clicking. It seems like every time you guys are taking the field, it's 9 runs, 10 runs, more than that with base hits. But what is it about this lineup that just continues to click game in and game out?
Personally, I've played a lot of baseball in my life, and I've never been on a team this good at hitting before. It's pretty incredible. Every guy 1 through 9 can hit the ball out of the park and can basically single-handedly take over a game at the plate. I think it's just a combination of guys trusting each other, knowing that if they don't pick someone up, if they leave runners on base, that guy behind them is going to get the job done. And I think individually that takes a lot of pressure off you as a hitter, not having so much pressure at you at the plate. And knowing that our whole team can do that, I think is a big stress reliever to our hitters. So guys are able to go up there with less pressure on themselves and just swing the bat and just have fun.
Ryan, I want to talk. Got one more question for you. You guys go down to Milda Southeastern this week in a big-time conference series for you guys, and you come away with a sweep. What did you learn maybe about your team after that sweep, your second straight conference sweep to stay 6-0 in conference play?
I think the biggest thing I learned was that we just have we're like a team. I think everyone contributed in those wins. Even the guys that didn't even play that weekend dialed in on the bench, locked in every single pitch, cheering on our guys. The games we won, I think everyone made a contribution. Our bullpen pitched fantastic. Our hitters all around, everyone did something. The guys that didn't show up on that Friday night game showed up on Saturday and Sunday, then picked us up. All the pieces just kind of came together. And to go into a road series against such a good team, guys like J.D. Martinez and Mike Fires came out of that school, and to pick up 3 wins against them, I think is pretty impressive. And we're just looking to next weekend at Florida Tech just stay on the path.
Lynn is in the middle of an 8-game homestand, with 3 of those coming later this week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The 6th-ranked Lynn men's tennis team claimed victories over Post and Grand Valley State last week, but fell 5-3 against Auburn Montgomery on Monday. The Fighting Knights host Flagler on Sunday before taking on NYIT on Tuesday. In women's tennis, the 5th-ranked Fighting Knights swept Grand Valley State on Friday before claiming a 5-2 victory over Auburn Montgomery on Monday evening. Lynn welcomes in number 23 Academy of Art on Thursday before taking on Flagler and NYIT on Sunday and Tuesday, respectively. The Lynn softball team was tripped up in conference action over the weekend, dropping all 3 games at the 11th-ranked St. Leo Lions. The Fighting Knights head to Claremont, Florida this weekend to take on 3 opponents in 2 days at the USA Softball National Training Center. Women's golf finished in 3rd place at the Barry U Women's Golf Invitational on Tuesday afternoon, with Chrissy Ortiz winning a 3-hole playoff to take home top individual honors. Ortiz shot a school record .210, and I caught up with her after the tournament. All right, Fight Night fans, this is Chad Beattie. I'm off camera holding this camera for our winner, Chrissy Ortiz, with the Barry U Invitational, and hopefully this wind is okay. But Chrissy, you walked 57 holes. How far do you think you walked?
I think I walked around 64,000 steps in 2 days.
Are you tired?
Just a little, but it's okay. I'm happy.
Now, you played 54 holes and then you had 3 playoff holes. How do you keep up mentally on those last 3 holes?
Well, you just keep reminding yourself to keep playing one shot at a time, and if you keep working it one at a time, it'll all come through at the end.
Now, lastly, you're the only golfer to shoot under par all 3 rounds. You win the tournament, and in the process, you break a record as held by a 2-time National Player of the Year in Jessica Bradley. What does that mean to you, and breaking that record?
It feels really great. I mean, a lot of work is finally paying off, and I'm happy to get the win and break the record.
The Fighting Knights hit the links again next weekend for the Lady Panther Invitational in Vieira, Florida. The men's team wrapped up the Southeastern Collegiate in Valdosta, Georgia on Tuesday afternoon, landing in 3rd place. Mateo Gomez earned a 2nd place finish after falling in a 1-hole playoff to Florida Southern's John Coltis. It would have been his 3rd victory of the season. Lynn is back on the links March 21st when they take part in the Bobcat Invitational in Eatonton, Georgia. Finally, we end this week with the Lynn University swimming program, which had 3 swimmers compete in the NCAA Division II National Championship. Catalina Berard-Gallia and Tally Carmignani each recorded top 16 finishes in the 1650 freestyle and the 200 backstroke, while Rebecca Matthews earned first-team All-America honors in all 4 of her events, capped off by repeating as the Division II 200 breaststroke national champion. Congratulations, Rebecca. We caught up with all 3 yesterday to talk about their time in Indianapolis.
Well, as a freshman, being there was already a great experience, what I was fighting for this year, so I was really happy with it. It was a big experience because I get to swim and compete with the fastest girls on the nation. I accomplished my goal for this year. That was just being there and enjoy, so it was great.
It was different than my last one because my last one was a little bit tougher than my previous one, where I didn't do any finals. So I was happy to finish with 2 finals and close to a best time in my 200 backstroke. So, yeah.
I was pretty nervous this time around. I feel like it's almost harder to stay at the top because you're the one to beat. All the other girls, I mean, it swam ridiculously fast this year. A lot of other girls were hungry for it. So really happy with that achievement. And I mean, it's great I swim for Lynn. I don't just do it for myself. So it just makes me really proud to know that I accomplished that for the school, for our program. And yeah, a great way to go out.
That will do it for this week's edition of the Nightly Review. For more information on Lynn Athletics, log on to www.lynnfightingknights.com. Be sure to stay social with Lynn Athletics by following @Lynn_Knights on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks for watching and keep Lynning.